Hey everyone, it's me, here's Johnny with another live stream. So we're gonna be talking about Halo Season 2, Episode 3, and then you're gonna see me react to the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow issue 1. For those you're wondering, is that related to the New York movie? No, it's not. It's not. It's not like a prequel or anything related to that. What it is the remember the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow movie is based off of the comic book Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So I'm gonna be reading that for the first time and giving you my thoughts. So that'll be after this Halo moment, and I'm just gonna give people like a few minutes to get into the stream if they want to watch. There's Fantastic Four rumors, not rumors, sorry, official news regarding who's playing the Fantastic Four. Pedro Pascal, who you know from my Mandalorian live streams. He's going to be playing Mr. Fantastic. I don't know who the other three are, so we had that news. I know we had, yeah, I talked about the Godzilla X-Kongs in one of my Dark Knights news videos. We had some Deadpool stuff, and for those wondering why I never made a video on Deadpool, it is because those Deadpool movies have certain content that I decide to stay away from. And well, I mean, the first two movies had content like that, at least that's what I've heard. So there is a very high chance that the third movie will have that, which is why I'm just straight up not even gonna do any form of content in regards to Deadpool 3. And that's pretty much the Deadpool situation. In regards to those three, the Deadpool stuff, the Godzilla X Kong, and the what was it, Fantastic Four. There hasn't been much news, other news at least that I can think of. So let's actually let's start the Halo discussion and then Superman tomorrow content. And yeah, this might honestly be like another short stream. Since we're only covering one episode of Halo, I covered the previous two a few days ago. So we get this scene, like we know that they call it Silver Team, but like Riz, who is essentially the team's communication officer, she says, um, this is Silver 3, do you copy? So I assume that like what she meant by that is like our call sign within the team is Silver 3. And I'm actually wondering who is Silver 2, because I assume Silver 1 is Master Chief. So is Silver 2 actually Kai, or is Silver 2 Vanek? I'm thinking, like, hmm, I don't know. May, um, we may get a confirmation regarding that, because, like, we've never heard the name Silver and then a number ever before. Like, this is the very first time they're Red say Silver 3. So I doubt we'll ever have, like, because, like, they don't go around carrying radios, right? All the communications the equipment is in their helmet, so we never will end up in a situation where Kai picks up one of the radios and raises down and goes this is Silver 2, or this is Silver 4. And I'm sure, like many of you realize off the bat, something looks different about Riz. Where are those the big communication topics he had on the back? And I do have an image later that will allow us to go more into the change in Riz's suit and my theories in regards to it. So we get like this room, and honestly, it looks like a locker room, right? Isn't it? Yeah, yeah. It looks like a locker room to me, honestly. And like we're like, wait a minute. This area looks familiar to us, doesn't it? I think this was the area last at the ending of the last episode, or this led to that spot. So like here we're like, wait a minute, where is Cobalt team? Like that's what they're here to do. And I know I know throughout the like episode they try to like they try to trick us into thinking Master Chief is crazy, but we all know he's not. Because we all know the season is centered around the fall of Reach. So we get yeah, a situation where it seems like the Cobalt team's mission is being covered up. And also it's like how fast did they even get that room built up? Like, did they just have those supplies ready up? Because that's clearly not what the original room looked like. And it's just like weird that they're just like, okay, Cobalt team, well, they're most likely gone. All right, everybody, grab all these supplies and start building this locker room. And everybody else, the soldier, like, what? Just do it. Follow orders. It's just like them like hurrying up trying to build this locker room location just in case somebody shows up and he's like, what the heck happened to Cobalt team? It's a it's like a weird but funny scenario. So we got the Klaus guy's father scene, and he says something. He's like, do not let them like take me or something in regards to that. And he's like referring to the Covenant. And obviously, this character, he's not like he doesn't most likely will not show up after this episode unless it's flashbacks. And we found out that the father has like memory problems, and that is essentially the main reason why the Klaus guy actually is like giving him all the information. And we gotta if there's like I don't think I honestly there's like stuff regarding the clone girl and all that stuff. I don't even think I wrote notes because yeah, there are areas in the episode where like I didn't bother writing any notes for because I think I mentioned this in my previous stream. It's the fall of Reach storyline is really the only thing we're concerned about in regards to this season. I mean, we don't really care about the Vaughn stuff. We don't care about the was that sparring with the monster form. There's like side stories that we just really do not care about, and I like by now it's obvious that the cost guy's a problem. So like that story we're gonna have to care about. And I don't know if the actor who plays this character has a thing for playing evil characters. I don't know. Anybody know actually know what other shows he's been on? And yep, right earlier, so UNSC decided to make a fake flight plan. I guess like the computer probably had they probably like had somebody checking the security cameras or checking like I guess the log to see who accessed the mission records or the flight plane records. And it showed Master Chief checking the records, and then the closest guy probably was just like he is getting close to the truth. Cover it up. And so they end up with this fake flight plan, which clears not the case. And it's weird and creepy about how people always try to cover things up. And I did mention earlier that notice that. So that's Vanix backpack, Vanix. And do you notice how like obviously in Halo we're used to these traditional I guess you could say like weapon holders or sometimes often they have like thruster pieces at the bottom. That's actually very flat in regards to Vanix because Vanix doesn't have any equipment there. While you compare that to Riz, you see the shoulder compartments there. What's this? My theory, like this looks like communication equipment. It's got two miniature antennas there. Now, based on what I know of Halo, I don't recall ever seeing this. Like this is completely like new to me. Like I've never seen any miniature backpack system used by any character. I know that like when usually someone's like a sniper or like a communication officer, they always have like big um like backpack systems like we had like Riz had back in season one. This appears to be like a small one that can fit within the shoulder pieces and it's much lighter. My theory on this, honestly, is that the actress like probably I don't want to say like uh complained, but like maybe she like she's like she asked if it was possible for her suit to get a little bit lighter since like she's like the only person who has like a backpack system. I'm sure I don't think she complained. I think she like asked nicely if it's possible, and I guess like whoever she asked said we can look into it. Like we can look into it to see if it can get you any change. Because I think it was back in Flash, right? Barry's season one suit compared to his season two suit. The season two suit had some changes on the inside in order to make it more comfortable. So I know it is common, or yeah, it should be common that like people can have changes to suits to make it more comfortable. And this is the change Race's suit got. Instead of her going around, with like a big backpack, she can go just walking around with a small communication system that's like the size of a small backpack, essentially. So I don't like if you're expecting her to show up with a big backpack again. I don't think she actually will. And yeah, and I'm sure you guys have heard the memes of um, Master Chief going all Captain America. Yeah, we got a elevator scene. I don't like. I don't like what's his height? Like what's this actor's height and what are their heights? Because like either like they use like either that's like their height and they purposely got like hired people with like smaller heights. Like that was like the requirement when they're like looking for someone that to play this role with these qualifications. Either they use CGI to change the heights because they wanted like to show like the difference between a Spartan and a normal human, or they hired people that are smaller in height and they wanted to basically show off like the brute force of a Spartan, like how powerful Spartans really are. And we pretty much like got that here because he like he uses I think he uses disarm to hit him, and then he uses disarm to backhand hit this guy and he completely knocks him out. And that was that was a hilarious scene. I didn't realize this Spartan was actually like you could not see. Um like yeah, I didn't really notice that in the first two episodes. I thought he was just like a very introverted character, and it turns out that like yeah, it's just the reason why he doesn't do a lot of looking around that people usually do is because yeah, he cannot see. You get it? Like I'm sure you guys are wondering like, oh wow, we're like already this minutes in regards to the discussion. Yeah, that's because I just looked up stuff regarding clones and stuff regarding the monster arm. Really stuff that honestly I figured not a lot of people want to hear about or was like too obvious. So Kai asks, asks like like only she should be sent out in the field, and like it was like was it last episode or episode one where like she's like on Master Chief's side in regards to this Klaus versus Master Chief situation. In regards to this Klaus versus Master Chief situation, and the Klaus guy is aware of that, and like it's the same thing this episode. I think she wants to like when she says only send me out in the field, it's because she wants to report back to Master Chief, like, hey, you might actually have been right. This is the situation going on. And here the Klaus guy is aware of it as well, that like he's still on Master Chief's side. We get yeah. So yeah, Cobalt team, they just they're done. Like they're 100% done. So there's gonna be like no rivalry between Silver Team and Cobalt Team. There's gonna be nothing. I doubt that we'll see them in flashbacks. Yeah, we get the yeah, if you've seen this scene, you know the words that are used at specifically this moment when the class guy's like, can I count on you or something along those lines, and he says, go and followed by two other words. Um, yeah, that was hilarious, especially with the reaction that the class guy had. Like the class guy is eyes got a little watery, and he was just like shocked by that for some reason, and that was hilarious. So yeah, so this storyline comes to a close really quickly because it yeah, it turns out that she was it Oni, O and I, that she was like originally working with. Wait, what is the difference between Oni and UNSC? I don't know. Uh, yeah, it turns out that she actually was not on Master Chief's side the entire time, and she was most likely like also reporting back to the House guy. So I don't exactly like I don't know how many episodes this season she is in, or if like this is where her story ends. And we got we're like all in there. So she says that the background noise they were hearing was a prayer, and it is about to um, fall and reach. Yeah, about to fall and reach. And well, I don't know if I have like an image here. Do I have it? Okay, yeah. So yeah, so the attack actually like began, but at the same time, you can see the cloud sky flying away in a ship, like he's in the back of like either a pelican or a condor. And like honestly, that guy's a coward because like if you look at the time frame, it would imply that like you see like there was he was flying his ship was flying in the opposite direction while Covenant ships were coming in. Or Covenant soldiers were moving in on the ground and he's flying away in the pelican. And like the Cloud guy's honestly a coward. So like I want like one thing I want this season to have is I want a moment where the class where Master Chief is hunting this class guy down and the class guy is like scared and on the run and we see Master Chief just like terminate the class guy. That's what I want to see this season. Because that class guy pretty much is a villain. So that's all I have in regards to the Halo stuff.